Just in time. I think we are now live. Oh, I don't see it showing up here yet. There it is.
Let's see how many people are in the chat.
One.
Just one. Big Will and Sam are now in there.
Is that two?
That's two.
What is that?
I don't know. It seems like it's having trouble uploading.
Boy, what's that?
Buenos días, señor.
Oh.
It seems like it's having trouble loading. This looks really low, Didge. Can you hear us okay? I hope the sound is okay. Ugh.
Hi, White Whale.
Alec is in there. Hello. Heyo.
I have no idea what's going on.
That is easily the lowest resolution I've ever seen on my channel. So I don't know what's going on, and it keeps rebooting. I don't know if it's my iPad. I hope it's just the iPad. I'm going to open everything again in my iPad and hope that that was the problem. You can let me know if it looks all right to you all who are watching. My iPad. I'm hoping you are the problem.
The Wi-Fi's on.
I do know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't see anything. We shall see. Take two on the iPad. It just looked really, really low and looked like it was stuttering a lot. I don't know what is happening. Here's the issue we were having this morning. We were noticing that it's far more interesting for them to watch their own picture in a reflection than it is to actually watch what's happening. Sound is fine, looks bad. We're here, the video is ugh. Yeah, I agree. The video is awful. I don't understand. I'm using my new camera. Computer is hooked up. I don't know what is going on.
You could try cleaning off the camera.
It's definitely not the lens, honey. It's digitally. The problem is in the computer. It's not.
Maybe
the
we
lens.
should turn it back.
I think we should turn it back the way it used to be.
Maybe
I don't know if that's the problem, dude. That's definitely not.
Are we the only people here?
No, obviously not. You
There's
guys
a
named like
bunch of
7
people.
No, I mean like, are we the only people here looking? Or blacking out.
Technical difficulties.
Let's see if that's any better. Looks like the internet is just lagging this morning. It's weird because I'm the only one using the internet at my house, so I don't know what's going on.
Unless Mom's awake.
She's not using the internet, that's for sure. I don't know what is happening.
We should test it now.
Any better? It looks like the internet is just lagging. Yeah, it's bad.
Well, anyway, good morning, everyone.
Is that camera? I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a little bit better. Improving.
Ow.
That looks a bit better.
It does look a little bit better. Good Lord. Are we sniffly? How are you feeling? Not going to answer? How are you feeling?
Good.
I'm not sniffly. Oh,
Bless
instant sneeze. Do you need to go get a tissue?
No.
Okay. Oh, Kate liked the video. Okay, so let's see who all is here. Good morning. Happy Saturday morning. I forgot. We were supposed to practice how to say good morning in Cantonese. Jeff Comic, I'm very sorry. We should have practiced that. I don't know if he's in the chat yet. I see Sam, Big Will, the boy who had 7, White Whale. We said hello to you. Cassie, Brick Nasty, JP, PF Wrestling. That seems like someone new. How you doing? Let's see. Miracle Man, good morning. He's all the way in, I think it's Vancouver. Or is it Toronto? Oh, drat, I forgot. But he's up in Canada. Jeff is there. I'm sorry, Jeff. We were busy with tech stuff and we did not practice our Cantonese this morning. So we will have to do that soon. We're supposed to practice how to say good morning in Cantonese. He did it on his newest video, remember, for us to practice. So we did not practice. I'm very sorry, Jeff. That was our mistake. Before we get going too much, the girls and I, we each have 3 things to share.
4.
You got 4?
I can kick one out. But these are like 2.
That counts
Same,
as 1.
So.
You have 3?
I have 3.
Okay, she did it right.
I'm awesome. I listen.
You're hiding. Look, your knee is blocking. Nobody can see.
Yeah.
Charlie's hiding. Let's see here. Rod is in here. Buenos dias, senor. So, I wanted to talk real quickly because my first pick has to do with something I read this week and that Alec and I got issues talked about last night. If you have not watched the live stream that White Whale Comics did last night concerning Mr. Miracle, I encourage you to do it. It's a great discussion on depression, mental illness, post-traumatic stress. It's just powerful, enlightening, and easily the most honest thing you're going to see on, well, probably on the internet. So definitely worth seeing. Besides that, it's one of my picks of the week. It's a great, great read. Really, 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 really well done. All right. So the link, by the way, for Alec's video is in the description for this video. So you can go down later and click on it and just go straight to his video and watch it, which is probably better than anything you're going to find on my channel. It is actually, yeah, now I think about it, it's guaranteed to be better. So definitely go watch that. Who wants to go first? Charlie looks like she's asleep. Even though you ate breakfast already and you're sleepy again?
Yes.
Yes, Charlie's the early
first.
morning one. Oh, look at her. Look at you right there. See? Oh, now Kate. Sad Kate.
Imitation of
Oh, you're doing an impression? Is that what that was? Okay.
Luck watch.
Very powerful WW. Yeah, I get Wonder Woman did a great job. Get her some coffee, says Reggie. Reggie's watching.
Can I have some coffee?
Now she's awake. All right, Charlie wants to go first. What are you sharing first, Char?
Is Ryan in the chat?
I haven't seen Ryan in the chat yet.
Okay, well then I'll save that.
Okay. I don't think I'll look for his wrench, but I didn't see it.
Ryan!
Wait, I have some people I need to put in charge.
Some people.
White Whale, if you see Ryan, tell me.
Okay. Ooh, she's giving Alec a job. All right. So what is it you're going to share, Char?
Fantastic Four.
This is a Fantastic Four Marvel Knights issue 6. Is that a Joe Quesada cover? Maybe it looks like a Quesada cover. What do you like about this one, Charlie?
Well, I really like that aliens come to Earth.
Hmm.
And it's really interesting how you'd never guess that Reed Richards can not only change his or stretch, but he can change how he looks. Like he turns
His appearance.
Yeah, so there are these people because Sue takes her little kid, her boy, I forget his name, and all his friends out camping.
Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin. All his friends go camping with him and the mom. And then suddenly all these monsters come. So Sue is like trying to make sure the kids don't get hurt.
Mm.
And while it's happening, they run all the way to a guy's to like a cabin, and there's a guy in there. And then and then Franklin's saying, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, mommy," and she says, "What? My friend Mark." I think the aliens took him because he was with us all the way. But then when you kicked the door down to get in here, he was gone.
Mm-hmm.
And then Reed and the Thing are just watching to see what's happening with the aliens. And they see the two guys that are videotaping, and the Thing's like, "Oh God, there goes the guys that gave us directions." And they go straight in. And then Reed changes into an alien and goes into
Comic Corps.
It's
Oh.
really funny.
Chad of the Comic Corps is in the chat. Good to see you, Chad. He was up late last night. I had to bow out before he was still going strong. So good morning to you, sir. Burke Nasty's got his daughter girl loves Supergirl. She likes Charlie's shirt. You want to show your costume? As a Halloween costume, right? Dun, dun, dun.
And you can sleep in it.
And you can sleep in it. And like any good Halloween costume, you should be able to sleep in it. Where were we? 90 MF Comics is in. Miles from Comics. Perry's Comics is in here.
Aggressively relaxed.
Aggressively relaxing. Talking old-fashioned Fantastic Four, right? That's the way it should be. I agree. So, Kate, what's your first one?
My first one, I'll do my only comic today. I have Cyclops #1.
Ooh, Cyclops #1. We've talked about this series a few times. The artist is Russell Dodderman. He did all those Lady Thor books that we read.
Oh.
Really talented guy. So this is issue #1 of the Cyclops run. What do you like about this one? Besides the fact that Cyclops is one of the coolest X-Men.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all it is? You just like...
Jean's in it. He's writing her letters, but he's in space, so he can't like send them to her.
Gotcha.
But he's like thinking about her a lot.
Gotcha.
But he's also in love with another girl.
And
Not in this book.
this is the storyline where he goes and lives with the space pirates, right? His dad, Corsair, yeah.
Corsair.
So he's living out in space. This storyline has to do with him following his dad into outer space. The legacy of being one of the Starjammers.
Yep, and Charlie, Scarlet loves you.
Oh, Scarlet loves your shirt too. Boy Who Had Seven's family's checking in.
I'm gonna start wearing this every Saturday.
Stepping out, everyone. Have a good day. Justin Rican, thank you for coming by, sir. Good to see you, Rod. Sam's Tickled Wed says he likes Wolverine. Well, I've got a little bit of Wolverine in mind here, Sam, for you. A friend, South Texas Comics, he sent me a book, but he didn't send it alone. He sent along with it a whole set of Venomverse, which I had never read before.
Ryan's here.
Ryan's here, perfect. Charlie will be ready for you. Oh.
And me.
And for you, yes. So I had never read Venomverse before. It's a 5-issue storyline. I have the first 4 issues plus the Edge of Venomverse preview book. So I read all of those this morning. This would be something that I know Ryan would really dislike because it's a lot of like melding character designs together. It's kind of like Edge of Spider-Verse, but instead of everybody having a spider power, in this one, all your favorite heroes are also Venom characters.
What?
So you have like Venom Captain America, you have Venom Doctor Doom, Venom Green Goblin, Venom everybody. And so I thought they do it really well. I thought it was actually very enjoyable. Whitewell says, Charlie, Ryan's here.
Yay! Great job.
And Ryan says he's in the checkout line at the grocery store.
Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. He's buying some groceries, preparing for another big storm. So Venomverse. I finished the storyline off on my on Marvel Unlimited app. Sorry.
Hi, Pop.
And I enjoyed it. Oh, good morning, Dad.
You enjoyed it?
I enjoyed the Venomverse storyline. I still think Edge of Spider-Verse is superior, but it is kind of fun to see the design work they do on all these different heroes. Deadpool's got a cool design. I think the Captain America design might be one of my favorites. It's a really cool visual tool. But yeah, so that was really nice. It was very nice of South Texas Comics to send that to me.
It says, morning, Mr. Jameson.
All right. So Charlie, are you ready to share for Ryan?
Yes, a special one.
A special one for Ryan? Okay.
And
what
my
is
next
it?
one is 2.
What's it called?
The Visitor.
Animorphs number 2. The one where she turns into a cat.
Which is pretty good.
Okay. So why do you like this one?
Well, first of all, I really like cats and dogs, so I thought I'd start with this one. And because if you look at her, you kind of think she's going to have a lot of adventure.
The cat or the girl? Or the
girl.
both? Okay.
And I started reading
There's
it.
the girl. Sorry,
and I
I
thought I
wouldn't
wouldn't
block too
really
much.
like it.
Okay.
And I kept reading it, and I started loving it. And I really like how there's a certain amount of time that they can be in a certain type of morph.
Ah, sure.
Like 2 hours. And if you're an animal for more than 2 hours, you're stuck in that form forever.
Gotcha.
Like that's what happens in this book.
I saw that. Guten Morgen, Kelvin. So that was my best Deutsch, right? Can you girls do it?
Guten Morgen, Kelvin.
This is a friend from Germany watching. That's cool. I've been to Germany. The girls haven't, but we do German language at our school. So we have a little bit of Deutsch, right? Ein bisschen Deutsch.
Like Regenbogen.
Regenbogen, yeah. What does that mean?
Rainbow.
Rainbow, which would be useful to Comic Tom, right? Because he has a cat named Rainbow. Regenbogen. All right.
I call telling him.
You call telling him. You dibs. Sehr gut gemacht. Very, look, he's commenting back to us.
Look his funny face.
Soldier Only is in here. Good to see you. Married with Issues is a fun series. I have to agree. I don't get to watch it live as much, but I do try to catch the replay when I can. So this was The Visitor. Sorry, what else did you want to say here, Char?
I said it all.
You're all done? You recommend it? Issue book number 2?
I would recommend reading it.
Okay.
I hope Ryan did.
Oh, Jeff is showing off a really cool Vampirella cover. I think it's one of the Lucio Parillo ones that I saw that I've been looking for. It's a great cover. So Jeff, congrats on getting that. I want to say it was a slabbed like 9 or something. It was a good comic. Good morning, Comic Head 84.
Peace sign. Charlie loves peace signs. She's good.
She
at
does
them.
flash her gang sign a lot. All right, so Kate, what's your next one? Ryan better be paying attention. It's all happening.
Hello, Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey Comic-Con's here.
Jeffrey!
Jeffrey won. I hope he checked his Instagram because he won a competition and a really awesome book, dude. I hope you noticed that yesterday you won a competition. I was scrolling through this morning and I saw it and I sent it to you. So I'm hoping that Jeffrey saw that.
I have 2 books, but they count as one, and they're both Animorphs.
Okay. Ooh, 2 Animorph books. This is number 4
And 12.
and 12. So Ryan, Kate has given up going in order. She likes to skip around. Jeffrey, you did see it. Okay, good. Because that was Jeffrey, that Hulk book seems right up your
Wait,
alley.
can I see this one for a second?
So Kate is going out of order on her Animorphs. She is not strictly staying to code on any of that. Which one is better, the dolphin or the lizard? Is it a lizard? Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Which is better?
Oh,
she's like, I can't pick. This is too
I
hard.
like both of them, but this girl's the same one as this.
Oh, this is the same
Yeah,
girl?
the same person.
Oh,
Rachel,
okay.
Rachel.
Rachel.
And the other one's named Cassie.
And the dolphin is Cassie. Okay.
And
Which is in love.
Ryan says out of order. Oh, no. I'm saying it with fake intensity.
so in this one, she's allergic to an animal, so when she acquires their DNA, she starts morphing out of control and she can't do it.
Oh, no.
And so she has to burp it up basically. It's really weird.
Ew.
Burping is the way you get rid
She
of it.
morphs into it and then it comes out of her. It's really weird, but
That
I
is
liked
weird.
that one. And in this one, I liked it a lot just because it was a girl.
Gotcha.
And I liked Cassie because she's nice. And I like the dolphin.
That's cool.
And they, of course, they
I love
more-
dolphins too. They're my favorite animal. Oh, yes. Ryan needs to see the flip. Want me to do it?
Da-da-da.
Okay.
I'm not good at
I don't know how good I'll be at doing this because I can't see what I'm doing on the camera. But here, go something like this. I'll try it one more time from this angle. Let's see how well I did it. Oh, I did that first one perfectly almost. The second one was bad. Sorry. Well, I got half of it. Out of order. My OCD is triggered now. Ryan, being funny. So they're both powering through the Animorphs lately.
I have 2 more over there. And I've read them.
You read those 2 as well? Which numbers are those? 8 and 9, it looks like?
Yeah. And I read
Nice.
7 too.
And 7. She's powering through. Scarlett says if she could turn into an animal, it would be a wolf.
Oh, there
Ooh.
actually is a wolf. I'll go get it.
You want to grab it? She's an animagus, Kate.
That would be so awesome.
Kate does agree that would be super cool to be an animagus. We've been visiting Harry Potter World quite a bit this last month
I
here.
would like to be a hippogriff.
Ooh, that's a good pick. That is
Then
a
I
good
can
pick.
hit Malfoy.
Did you skip the spider one? It's possible that skip the spider one. Not big spider fans in this house.
If I was a hippogriff, I can hit Malfoy.
If you were a hippogriff, you could hit Malfoy. She's reading them Tarantino style. Nailed it.
What's Tarantino?
He's a guy who makes movies, and a lot of times his stories are out of order.
Tino sounds like pasta.
Tarantino pasta. Yeah, it sounds Italian. I would like to be the Hulk, says Jeffrey. We already knew that, Jeffrey. You don't need to tell us that. Of course you'd like to be the Hulk. You lucky son of a gun. He's got all my luck now. He's winning stuff. You couldn't find that one?
No.
All right. It's in her room somewhere, the wolf one. All right.
Show
So
it.
is it my turn? No.
You've shared 2. You've shared 2. I've shared. Oh, it's my turn then. I just finished reading this graphic novel, The Deadly Class. I know there's a TV series. I have not read the TV series, Jeffrey Smash. But this was a very good read. It's intense, obviously very powerful, action-packed for sure, Deadly Class. But this is my first, I don't know that I've read much by Rick Remender. He's got a great alliterative name, but I did enjoy Deadly Class. That was a real fun read. I've had it for a long while. I'm just finally catching up on it. When I reorganized my comics, I sort of built a really big reading pile that I could pull from whenever I wanted to, because I definitely need to stay better. I need to be better about staying on top of my reading.
The Comic-Con crush.
The Comic-Con crush. Yes, there you go.
Smash!
So I recommend Deadly Class. That was really good. Definitely worth taking the time to check out. All right, Charlie, you got one last one to share? Last book from Charlie is Harvey Collector's Comics, Richie Rich. This is another one of your dollar comics, right, that you snagged?
Yep.
Richie Rich, one of Caleb's top 5 writers. That's true, Ryan. Rick Remender. So here we got Richie Rich. What do you like about Richie Rich, Charlie? Oh, big yawn.
What?
Little yawn girl.
Well, I really like how he can be pretty funny. And sometimes in between the books, there'll be like different stories. Like sometimes there's Little Dot or Lenora.
Right.
And there's all these really funny stuff that happens.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like at the beginning, there's a story where he pays like $1 and he gets a whole bag of coins from the bank. And then he's walking and there's a little hole in the bag. And it explodes the bag. Like it doesn't really explode, but a hole comes out of the bottom and it falls out. Everything falls out. And then he says, ask the policeman, can I have like a broom and something to put the stuff in? And the guy was like, sure. And he gave it to him. And when he scooped every single coin up, he put it in the trash can.
He threw it all away.
Because a police officer was watching him, and the trash can says, keep your city clean.
So there it is. He's dumping them in the trash can there.
Richie Rich.
Richie Rich. So they're kind of like comic strips, where there's just each one's like a little story, right? And then you go on to the next one.
Bye, Jeffrey.
Awesome. Yeah, bye, Jeffrey. Sorry you have to go to work.
Boring.
Boring. These two are definitely dreading Monday.
Yeah. It's so close.
Okay. Last book is Kate's last one.
Okay. So this one is a book, but if anyone's like, okay, whatever.
This is definitely for the Matt Boy Who Had 7 channel crew. A magical yearbook, a cinematic journey with Harry Potter and the Wizarding World. Right? Wizarding World. Uh-oh, Ryan is just getting off of work. That's good. So this is all about the Harry Potter movies, right? Kate, hello?
It is. There's a bunch of like pictures from the movies. This is mostly Fantastic Beasts, and those are from actual movies. So the first half of the book is Fantastic Beasts, and the rest is just Harry Potter timelines.
I see. Fantastic. You know what? You know how we thought the Fantastic Beasts #1 was okay? It was okay. We didn't see #2. Matt says #2 is amazing.
See?
So we should go see it. We'll go see. We'll see it at some point. Jeez. I was trying to get you excited to see it. I don't know why you get all mad at me. Here are the friends and foes of Harry Potter. Looks like you got some different characters. Working hard or hardly working?
You want to see?
The Boy Who Had 7 says this is cool.
Friend, foe.
Yep. We're talking about Malfoy and Snape.
Snape's in there? Oh, yeah, foe.
Snape. And then the 4 houses of Gryffindor.
Yep. And who's famous? Can I have the book? Who's famous in their houses? And it says Gryffindor is the virtues of courage, bravery, and determination. Hufflepuff, loyalty, kindness, and tolerance. Ravenclaw, learning, wit, and wisdom.
No.
And Slytherin is
You're not
resourceful,
doing
ambitious,
that yet.
and cunning. And then
I think
here are
I'll-
She
the
just read the
famous
last
people that are in like their houses. It says Hufflepuff, Cedric Diggory, this gardening teacher, Professor Sprout,
Yep.
and Newt Scamander were in Hufflepuff. And most of the Weasleys were in Gryffindor. Godric Gryffindor, Harry Potter, and the Weasley family. In Ravenclaw, we have Luna Lovegood, Cho Chang, and Gilderoy Lockhart.
I'm just sort of sitting here like a bookshelf.
And
You're not a
on Slytherin,
Daddy.
they have Salazar Slytherin,
I'm another bookshelf.
the Malfoy family, Bellatrix Lestrange, and Tom Riddle.
Yep.
Book on me.
And the coolest part, I think, of this book,
I agree, Carlito. When I read JP's comment, I was like, wait, what is he saying? That was funny.
the coolest part is that you can have your own wand permit.
Ow.
I'm gonna.
Boy,
fill
what
it
says
out
and says
soon.
that Gryffindor in that house, wife and 4 of the kids are Hufflepuff. Sorry, he's a Gryffindor. He's got he and the wife and 4 kids are Hufflepuff. He has 1 Ravenclaw, 1 Slytherin, and another Gryffindor too. There you go. You got the whole Hogwarts castle there. I dig it.
So the wand permit basically, like you draw your picture and stuff. It's kind of like a driver's license, but you like put all your fingers here, and it's really cool. And there's like all kinds of cool stuff that folds out.
Sounds like Big Will's dad is opposite of my parents. My dad has not seen any of the movies. I don't think so. And he hasn't read any but the first book. Kate promises to read him the second book, but it takes a long time to read one of the Harry Potter books out loud to somebody. Ravenclaw all the way, says Kelvin. That's me, buddy.
We
Raven-
have to take that.
You're
quiz.
Slytherin. Look at this. Green.
We have to
green.
We have to take the quiz online.
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah,
actually haven't
yeah.
done that. There's so many online quizzes. I think there's the main ones on Pottermore, which is like J.K. Rowling's website. We could try that one. You need to read the books. I agree. Charlie's reading book 2, right, Bear?
You and me.
I love it. Little by little.
I've read all of them and seen all the movies. I'm an expert.
She is an expert. Even the play.
And Fantastic Beasts I've read.
And we need to see the Fantastic Beasts number 2, and then you'll be fully caught up. Boom. So, little announcement. Big Will here. He's in the chat, and he has a show that is at 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock Pacific on Sundays.
AM or PM?
Well, it depends on which one.
Here.
11 a.m. Pacific. This is tomorrow, Sunday at 11 o'clock Pacific a.m. And we are supposed to all be on the show together. We're going to go on Big Will's show
Really?
Tonight?
Tomorrow?
tomorrow at 11 a.m.
We need to reread X-23 now.
We
Really bad.
Kate really wants to reread X-23. This
Yeah,
might be
I
the
wanna do
perfect
that on
opportunity.
iPad.
Or not, not X-23. All new Wolverine.
Oh, yeah.
That's, well, because she has a comic book called X-23 later on.
Oh, isn't that like NIX or something, Nix?
That's
that's
her
her
first
first
appearance. Yeah, look at that. Nailed it. Between you and your Scotty Young knowledge and her character knowledge, I love it. Yeah, I'll pass. Movie's good enough for me, says Carlito. He's not having it.
Why can't
So,
I just skip
Tomorrow, if you are not subbed up to Big Will, he's right there in the chat. You can click on his name and sub him up. He's an awesome guy, incredibly generous guy who is always giving out AOKs to the community. And we are going on to discuss cool things about comics with he and Jeffrey. It's called The Big Show, and they do it every Sunday.
Daddy.
Hmm.
No offense to Luna, but she kind of reminds me of a girl Malfoy.
Luna reminds you of a girl Malfoy
In
just
her
because she has
looks.
blonde hair?
No, just if you look at her, you just think it looks like Malfoy wearing a wig.
Good, because when you meet her, you'll realize she's nothing like
she's
Malfoy.
nothing like Malfoy.
She's
Also,
very different.
Look.
Laura is
look.
better than Logan, says JP. Ooh,
Ow.
zing. You agree with that? You like all new Wolverine better than Wolverine, right?
Kate
Or are they
dropped her
tied?
Knowledge. Yes, queen.
Yes, Queen. Luna is his favorite. Boyode 7, we are on the same page, brother. I knew I liked you for a reason. Okay,
So that is it for us for today.
Why?
That's the only reason you had
What?
for liking him?
That's the most important reason.
How rude.
My goodness. The physical abuse is serious here. Thank you, Jeff Comic. Much appreciated. Wolverine is at the best at what he does, but what he does is not pretty. We will be so we will see you hopefully tomorrow on Big Will's channel.
Bye-bye.
I wanted to also recommend the Comic Core. You saw them in the chat earlier. I am going to be a member of the Comic Core Unlimited on Wednesday night. Our very first live stream is Wednesday night at 7 Pacific. So I have a show before my other show. So you can see me for way too much time.
What does that mean?
Tschüss. He's saying tschüss, which is like goodbye in German, right? It's like ciao or auf Wiedersehen, but you can say tschüss, but it's got an unusual spelling.
I didn't understand the word.
It sounds like choose.
Because I know that's an S, because
Yeah.
the B is weird.
Choose, right?
Choose.
Yeah. All right. So you can join and check out the Comic Core Unlimited. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be our first show Wednesday at 7, and then it's every other week, Wednesdays at 7. And we can start having guests after we introduce ourselves and do this first round. And so check us out. Join the Comic Core. It's a lot of fun. And I hope you all have a very nice weekend. I have to get up and go unclick us because it's all the way around there. So you got to move a little bit. You hold that. Is John an international spy? I don't know. Am I an international spy?
Can I hold it, Dad?
I'm a man of
I
mystery.
got it, Trin. It's fine.
Oh, all right. You girls get to say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.